Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up those football gods, shall we? You know, this is the first Sunday that we don't have football. Next Sunday, of course, we have the Super Bowl, and that's it. The season is done. It's over here. I mean, it's over. No more. In fact, after next Sunday, it's time for me to get back in shape, get back on my keto diet, get rid of my football season weight, and start taking better care of myself. Now, I want to revisit something. You know, last night it was incredible the trade that was made for Matthew Stafford. Now, we'll see how Matthew Stafford plays. I put my own thoughts and things on there. I think Matthew Stafford is a little overrated, but we'll see with a great coach. Matthew Stafford may take off and be great because Matthew Stafford, you know, let's face it, the Lions have had, although they've had some good receivers and one that should be a Hall of Famer in Megatron, has been on bad teams. So we'll see what happens on that one. But in essence, what it cost to get him, wow. Wow. Two number ones and literally saying, take Jared Goff because we need the cap reduction. This is what's interesting. Emily Ann, shout out to Emily Ann this morning, sent me this tweet from Dak Prescott, okay? So the guy who was never supposed to make it is now the last one standing. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in for a minute. Because here's what we got, right? Let's just review. Let's refresh. Jared Goff. And let me remind you, Jared Goff. Here's what's crazy. Hold up. Wait. Where is it? Boom. Jared Goff. The Rams went all in to get the number one pick. Here's what they did to get Jared Goff. Okay? Now, see, they were the ones that were on the other side of the RG3. Washington traded with them 3 number ones and a second to get RG3. Okay? So now it was their turn to try and do the same thing to try and get Jared Goff. So they traded with the Titans, who have done pretty well with the picks. It almost is mind-blowing. So the Rams gave up a first in 2016, 2 second-round picks in 2016, a third in 2016, a fourth in 2017, and another third. Wait. I missed one in there. I'm sorry. Let me start over again. I had, if you watched my live stream last night, yeah. A first-round pick 2016, 2 second-round picks in 2016, a third in 2016, and then a first round in 2017 and another third in 2017. So 2 number ones, 2 twos, and 2 threes to get Jared Goff. And now they took all that along with 2 number ones and a 3 to get Matthew Stafford. Wow. Okay, back to our list. Carson Wentz. Here's what the Eagles did to get Carson Wentz. Because I forgot that they originally had to trade up with the Dolphins to get the 8 pick. So what they ended up doing there was they took their 2016 13th pick, Byron Maxwell and Kiko Alonso. They traded that to the Dolphins to move up to 8. Then they ended up getting the Browns' number 2 pick, and they ended up giving up their first-round pick, a third-round pick in 2016, a fourth-round pick, and a first-round pick in 2017, and a second-round pick in 2018. A king's ransom, and then they turned around and drafted Hurts in the first round, and he got benched and literally had a hissy fit, and they fired their coach and now are starting all over. That was the number 2 pick. Okay? Paxton Lynch, who the Cowboys tried to trade up to get because we need a quarterback. Paxton Lynch, we really like that guy. Not in the NFL. Christian Hackenberg, not in the NFL. Jacoby Brissett, backup to Phillip Rivers. He's a free agent this year. I think the Colts are actually scrambling right now because they want to get either Carson Wentz or maybe Deshaun Watson. Connor Cook, out of the NFL. And Dak Prescott is the one standing. The 4th round pick. So I say all this because, as Tad put it, the guy who was not supposed to be the guy on a quarterback draft that at that time they said, oh man, this is a great class of quarterbacks. And, Carson Wentz and Jared Goff, oh, those guys are going to be great. They're NFL ready. They're going to be, oh my God. Just go back. If you want, I'll go back. You had a page of Carson Wentz praise. By the time you get to Dak Prescott, there's just a little paragraph. This is the thing that's crazy. I don't know how you view Matthew Stafford. Do you view Matthew Stafford as a franchise quarterback like a Tom Brady or a Russell Wilson or a Deshaun Watson? Because when you look at what the Rams have done now twice, trying to get the guy, literally pick after pick after pick. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a quarterback that's kind of, top 15. Top 15. You average the statistics over the last 5 years, 3,800 yards, 23.8 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 97 rating. That's over the last 5 years. And injuries. They gave up so much to try and get that guy. And you look around and you look at what are drafted and actually end up becoming good quarterbacks. We've got people saying this is a great quarterback class. Well, they said that 2016 was a great quarterback class too. And right now we have one guy standing from that quarterback class. Getting quarterbacks ain't an easy thing to do. And the Cowboys, to have Tony Romo go and immediately get Dak Prescott, we've gotten spoiled. That doesn't happen. You looked at Washington trying to get RG3 and going up and getting that guy. Yeah, they had Kirk Cousins for a couple of years, but that didn't really pan out. They spent a whole bunch of money for Alex Smith. They drafted Haskins. They still are like, who's going to be our quarterback? To me, this should make you realize the market for finding a quarterback and how rare they are. If Matthew Stafford is worth 2 number ones and a third and another quarterback, you got to look at it and say Deshaun Watson is going to be 3 number ones and some change. And not a lot of quarterbacks out there. I know we got one jackass that says, just sign Andy Dalton. We're good. Yeah, okay. If you say so. We'll see where it goes here, but you don't have a lot of options if you're the Dallas Cowboys. There's not a lot of quarterbacks out there. And you've got now, the 49ers looking for one. You got to figure they're trying to do something in Pittsburgh. The Indianapolis Colts want a quarterback, not to mention the ones that are going to draft. So you've got a couple of teams that are looking for a veteran to go right now. Your options are few and far between. But hey, we'll see what the Joneses come up with because everything that they've come up with over the last 25 years, well, that's winning the Super Bowls year after year. So I put my faith in the brain trust of the Dallas Cowboys. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. It's actually snowing today. First snowstorm in 2 years. It's all nice and white. It's going to snow all day today with some mixed with some rain and sleet. And then it's going to snow tomorrow. So I'm going to be in my workshop. I'll be working on building some racks. And as always, friends, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'll see you guys soon.